Here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let it roll, let it roll.
Watch Twill.
Rip, 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 rip.
Hey, you're on the...
They go play action here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
Hey, man, watch the boot.
Single, wide 40.
53 is the mic.
On second down, here's Luck. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Right. He's tight right here.
Tempo.
Alert.
11Z.
Now a first down throw. Luck. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
One day, 53.
5 down. Stand up in.
Now Mack. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
Now it's Luck off the bootleg. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
2-7.
Now a toss play. This is Mack. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 3rd down, it's Mack. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
59.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
From the red zone now, Locke under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Allen Bailey in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Let's go.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
12.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Tight ends Ringo.
12.
Tight ends on the
We're rolling. Single. 190. To your right. Shift. Gun.
Joker.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. And the pressure gets to him again. D. Ford in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Rolling.
Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Tight ends right. 3 down.
1, 6 to 3. 12.
Check.
From the gun, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
675. Monday.
Mike, 59's Mike. Check. 59.
Let it roll.
Come on, D.
They snap it to Locke. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Let's go. Left. Number 53, Mike.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And fighting down inside the 25. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
53's to Mike. 53. Check. 53.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
Check. 53's Mike.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Benjamin with it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first.
I got you, baby. I got you. I got you.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
53's the mic. 53's the Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Ace, ace.
Check three, check three, check three.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And now running right through him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half.
Ace.
We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Shit. Mike 53.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 28. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
3 down.
After the interception, it's Locke. And the pass complete to Ryan Grant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
On.
On first down, Locke rolling to his right.
Check 24.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play. But he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Rip, 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 rip.
Key in.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts are in for 6. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, nice catch. Nice catch. Touchdown, nice catch, offense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danico Autry, never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
3 down.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A first trip to the red zone for KC. First and 10 right at the 20.
Left.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those off.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first and 10, Locke. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hines. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
11. Set go. 140.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, tighten down.
11. 12.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
One day. 53.
Luck on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
12.
Tight right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
Hey. We got three. 3 down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Vinatieri's kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. Gets past one man. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Check. 53's Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Benjamin's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move lateral.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Anthony Walker in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing is Luck. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Hey. We got 4.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Key right. Let's go.
On first down, it's Luck. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Caught left side by Hilton. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout, but let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston, then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. Luck now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. Again, Luck. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, This is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he shifts past him. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he cuts it back right. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Spencer Ware, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And the Colts coming out now. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Single. SOS. Watch twist.
Monday, 53.
Watch twist.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
We got 3.
Kill.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away. And his throw here's incomplete. Ryan Grant, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks,
59.
they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Here we go.
637.
Switch.
Reggie. 11.
Luck throwing again.
All right, T, let's.
And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off near the 29. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You see me out here? That's right.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30.
All day, baby, all day.
Ace. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just close. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He's gonna look deep for Watkins.
I got him, man. I got him. I got him. He's mine. He's mine. He's mine.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
To your right.
You got three. Three down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Second and 10 now from the 27. Second and 10, Luck again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is third and long.
3 down. 3 down.
11, 11, 11.
Check 59.
12, 12, 12.
59.
12, 12, 12. Rip, 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 rip.
A shotgun snap for Luck. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
3 down.
3 down.
Color, color.
Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
Monday, 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 Monday.
I'm coming. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Ohio.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13.
Hey.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he checks this one down to Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down.
I know you feel that.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Strong right.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He'll leave this for Ware. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Your trip is here, baby.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
25, check 25.
Left.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Spencer Ware, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.